It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and I see a lot of people questioning how to tell what class of property it is that you're buying. So this video is going to answer that question for you. To get things started, there's a 5% discount code down in the description. I'd appreciate it if you'd use that when you decide to buy land. If you do use it, leave your code down below, and on the next video, I'll randomly pick one of the users from this video to make a purchase of land with their code. I have the one from the last video already chosen, and I will let you know who won at the end of this video. All right, so first off, we're here in my profile, and I have some property here on Easter Island. So you can go to your profile and click on your property to pull it up and view it. And here you'll see there's a detailed list over here about the property. There's the deed number, the blockchain deed number, who it's owned by, that's me, Dead Earth. The title is Easter Island, because that's where the property is located, on Easter Island, Chile. And it is 54 tiles. Okay, you see right here, land class 1. So that's how we know that I bought class 1 property. That's still available in Chile if you want some. The price is pretty low too, just at 20 cents, right around 20 cents a tile right now. So when you go to buy new land, you can't tell what class it is before you buy it. What I recommend doing is going to where you want to buy the land and buying 1 or 2 tiles, and then going back to your profile, clicking on the property, and looking to see what type of land class it was. That's to verify, because people can tell you it's class 1. A property right next to where you're going to buy could be class 1, but it was bought earlier. So you can't really tell until you purchase it for sure what class it is. And so I have another way to show you to check here what class it is, but it's not foolproof. This one seems to be foolproof. Now that doesn't mean anything. You could be the person that switches over the class of property. So, you know, if you're buying property when it's 99,994 tiles sold, you know, you buy 6 tiles and then the next group of tiles you buy are now class 2. So you still have to be cognizant of each purchase. All right, here's another way that you could tell what class of tile you're buying. If you go into the marketplace to buy your tiles, it tells you what class they are. So you can see most of these are class 2. There's a few class 3s in there for sale. I personally haven't had good luck in the marketplace. I find that the places that are fairly deeply discounted just aren't attractive to me. They're either weird shapes, they're really big plots, which I feel like are harder to sell because of how expensive they are. Maybe they're out in the middle of nowhere. This title right here might not be accurate as to what it really is. I've even clicked on a couple of them and they have no location listed, but then they're saying that they're in Shanghai, China or something like that. And I span out and it's just out in the middle of nowhere. So I don't understand how they get rid of the location on there, but the actual title here where it says Manhattan or St. Louis U City Public Library, they're putting that in themselves. So don't rely on that if you go to buy it. And then you'll notice they're only getting a 2% discount versus market value. You could go and buy your very own property where you want it to be and then use the 5% discount code below and get 5% off. So this isn't really a good deal unless it's in a very good location. All right. Lastly, let me see if I can get into the countries list. You can go to the country statistics, okay, and see how many tiles have been bought in each country. So you'll notice Canada has 259,000 tiles sold. That means it's class 3 already because it passed 100,000. That was class 1. It passed from 100,000 to 200,000 is class 2. 200,000 to maybe 400,000-ish is supposed to be class 3. I've not verified. I haven't seen any class 4 properties, so I don't know exactly where class 3 ends. Those were the estimates, but we do know that at 100,000 it switches over to class 2, and at 200,000 it switches over to class 3. So let's see if we can find one here that's on the cusp. Okay, Spain. Spain is at 193,611 tiles sold. So you can be pretty assured that that is class 2 property. However, I bought some property in South Africa when this list had apparently not been updated recently because it said that 96,000 tiles had been sold. And when I bought the property, it was class 2. So you still need to double check after you make a purchase to make sure that it is what you think. So those are the 3 ways that you can check the class of property that you're buying. Let's recap those. You can check in your profile to see what the class was after you bought a couple tiles. You can buy in Marketplace where it tells you ahead of time what class it was. Or you can go into the country statistics and then do an estimate on what class it is when you're buying. All right, so hopefully that clears up the question that I keep seeing about how to tell what class of tile you're buying. And I have the winner here from yesterday's drawing, and I used their code already, so you should see a credit in your account. I bought over $25 worth of tiles on Easter Island, Chile. You saw me looking at those a couple minutes ago. The winner was Cesar de Lerma. I think that's pronounced correctly. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. So Cesar, thanks a lot for visiting the video and leaving your code, and you guys have a good night. Use my code to purchase your tiles and then leave your code below, and maybe you'll be the one that gets picked tomorrow. Have a great day.